Saturday, October 25th, 2025, AGNDD intelliReport topic, Warsaw Ghetto Uprising. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated article-based video. The Warsaw Ghetto, Nazi oppression, mass deportations to death camps, and the spark of Jewish armed resistance in January 1943. In 1939, Nazi Germany confined over 3 million Polish Jews into crowded ghettos, with Warsaw's holding 300,000, 400,000 in 3.3 square kilometers. Thousands died from disease and starvation under SS leaders like Odilo Globoknik and Ludwig Hahn. From July to September 1942, Operation Großaktion Warschau deported 254,000, 300,000 to Treblinka extermination camp, led by Ferdinand von Sammern-Frankenegg, later replaced by Jürgen Stroop. Jewish council leader Adam Cherniakow suicided upon learning the truth. Initial non-resistance gave way to armed revolt by January 1943 after deportations were revealed as extermination. On January 18, 1943, Nazis initiated the second deportation of Jews from the Warsaw Ghetto, sparking the first armed uprising. Jewish families hid in bunkers while ZOB and ZZW fighters armed with pistols, Molotov cocktails, and smuggled weapons clashed directly with Germans. Despite heavy losses, including leaders, the resistance inflicted about 12 German deaths and dozens wounded. The deportation halted after days, with 1,200 Jews killed and 5,000 deported instead of 8,000 planned. Hundreds fought not for survival, but to honor Jewish dignity and protest global indifference. In the Warsaw Ghetto, the ZZW and ZOB resistance groups built dozens of fighting posts and executed Nazi collaborators, including Jewish ghetto police officers, members of the German-controlled fake resistance group ZAGU, and Gestapo Abwehr agents like alleged Judenrat associate Alfred Nossig, killed February 22, 1943. The ZOB created a prison for holding and executing traitors. Former Jewish ghetto police head Yosef Sarinsky committed suicide. On April 19, 1943, German forces under von Sammern-Frankenegg entered the Warsaw Ghetto to deport Jews, but were ambushed by ZOB and ZDW insurgents using Molotov cocktails and grenades, forcing a retreat. Himmler replaced him with Jürgen Stroop, who launched systematic assaults. Fighters raised Jewish and Polish flags at Muranowski Square, inspiring Warsaw. Despite ultimatums, resistance held key positions like Zamenhof and Naloki streets. Germans massacred civilians, bombarded sites, and set fires, but insurgents repelled attacks until retreats on April 21, 22. The Bermuda Conference discussed Jewish refugees amid the uprising. During the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising, around 13,000 Jews were killed, including 6,000 who burned alive or died from smoke. The remaining 50,000 were captured and sent to Majdanek and Treblinka death camps. SS General Jürgen Stroop's May 1943 report claimed 56,065 Jews dealt with the ghetto largely destroyed, ending with the synagogue's demolition. German casualties totaled 110, 17 dead, 93 injured, mostly SS and collaborators. Some sources dispute these as underreported, estimating up to 300, but historians like Gutmann and Hilberg find them credible. It was World War II's largest Jewish revolt. The Warsaw Ghetto Uprising, 1943, led to mass deportations to Treblinka and executions in the ghetto ruins by SS units under leaders like Ludwig Hahn. Many Nazis faced justice post-war, Stroop executed in 1952, others imprisoned or suicided. Distinct from the 1944 Warsaw Uprising, it inspired Polish resistance. Survivors like Yitzhak Zuckerman founded kibbutzim in Israel, preserving Holocaust memory. Zuckerman noted its non-military significance, a desperate stand by few against a mighty army. During the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising, two Jewish groups fought. The left-wing ZOB, 220 fighters armed with handguns, grenades, few rifles, and the right-wing ZZW, 400 well-armed fighters with machine guns, submachine guns, rifles, pistols, and grenades from the Polish Home Army. Both integrated into the Home Army for support. Soviets and Israel promoted ZOB due to its socialist ties, while suppressing ZZW's role for its anti-socialist stance. Additional weapons were captured, handmade, or supplied, as noted in historian Ringelblum's accounts. The Polish Home Army, AK, provided crucial but limited support to the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising in 1943, smuggling weapons, pistols, grenades, explosives, and offering training, intelligence, and planning aid. Before the revolt, Alaska delivered over 70 pistols, rifles, machine guns, and 150 kilograms of explosives. During the fighting, Alaska units harassed German forces outside the walls in 7 operations, attempted breaches, and facilitated escapes. However, resource shortages, coordination issues with divided Jewish groups, ZOB and ZZW, and strategic concerns restricted aid, drawing criticism from some survivors. The German forces suppressing the 1943 Warsaw Ghetto Uprising, per Hannah Kroll and Jürgen Stroop's reports, totaled around 2,090 men initially, growing to 36 officers and 2,054 men. They included 821 Waffen-SS from training battalions, 228 Orpo police, 335 Trauniki auxiliaries, 56 Wehrmacht soldiers, Gestapo SD personnel, and volunteers like Powiat jailers. Polish Blue Police, 363, cordoned the ghetto, with firemen and Jewish police aiding initially. Equipped with artillery, armored vehicles, and over 200 machine guns, they overwhelmed the resistance. The Warsaw Ghetto Uprising has inspired numerous works, including films like Alexander Ford's Border Street, 1948, Andrzej Wajda's A Generation, 1955, Samson, 1961, Holy Week, 1995, and John Avnet's Uprising, 2001, novels such as John Hersey's The Wall, 1950, and Leon Uris' Mila 18, 1961, and Jack P. Eisner's autobiography, The Survivor, 1980. An iconic photograph of a boy surrendering amid armed Trauniki guards symbolizes the 6 million Jewish Holocaust victims. Word count, 92. This act of defiance marked the beginning of the Warsaw Ghetto Uprising, inspiring future resistance and symbolizing unyielding courage against overwhelming tyranny.
Thank you for watching this AGNDD intelliReport, dear viewers. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.